It is Wednesday, February 15th, and you are looking at a live view of Auriga Block 4 launch vehicle 17 on Pad A as it awaits its liftoff tonight. In a moment here you will see the strong back retract, which is the tall black structure next to the vehicle. Tonight's mission is carrying 13 satellites to a 900-kilometer Sun Synchronous Orbit for many customers, including governments, commercial partners, etc. It is the demonstration flight for Auriga Block 4, which is our brand new reusable launch vehicle fueled by liquid methane and liquid oxygen. Following stage separation, the first stage will attempt a historic landing back here at Landing Zone 1 for future reuse. Propellant loading wrapped up a few minutes ago, and at T-50 seconds the vehicle will enter startup mode, where it takes control of the countdown. If for whatever reason we don't launch tonight, we have a backup window tomorrow, the 26th, at the same time. Also, our Scorpius crew spacecraft is making excellent progress, and we recently performed a pad abort test using all 4 of its SAS engines. If you haven't seen the video, it will be linked in the description of this stream.
Auriga is in startup.
Auriga launch vehicle 17 is in startup, and we are go for launch. Let's watch as we take 13 satellites to orbit and attempt a first stage landing. If you are just joining us, we have had a successful liftoff and are going through maximum aerodynamic pressure, the point where the stress on the rocket is at its peak. Soon the first stage engines will be cut off and staging will occur, where the first and second stage is separate from one another. We have successfully separated the stages and the fairing. The first stage is performing a boostback burn to set its flight path back to the launch site towards LZ-1. The second stage will continue burning to reach its initial low Earth orbit before we relight the engine multiple times to reach the final deployment orbit. The first stage is now re-entering the atmosphere in preparation for a propulsive landing at LZ-1.
Landing legs should be deploying in about 10 seconds or so. That is a view from the landing pad.
That is that first stage being back down to land and taking up. History in the making, guys.
Stage 1 is landed. LZ-1, the Falcon is landed. Landing operators moving to procedure 11.100, section 3 on LZ-1 BNet and recovery net. Repeat, the Falcon has landed. By 611 kilometers of flying, 87 degrees.
Oh my God! Wow.
You can hear the cheering, excitement and confirmation that we have had a successful first stage landing, historic milestone. The mission isn't over though, we still have to inject the second stage into its final orbit, around 900 kilometers above Earth. The burn to take us there will begin shortly, and then an 11-hour cost phase will begin where the engine will be relit to enter the intended orbit. The second stage has set its planned apogee with S second to final mission burn. We will begin an 11-hour coast phase until we reach the apogee where the engine will be relit and deployment will start. We'll end the webcast here and see you tomorrow for deployment.